Yo, what's up guys? Welcome back. The new Kozmo cards. I'm sure you already heard of them. Yeah, let's take a look at the cards first from Docs, the new Kozmo cards, and then a few example duels. The first we already know is Dark Destroyer. I think a level 8. Yeah, it's a level 8. That it's of course unaffected by your opponent's card effects, or at least yeah, it cannot be targeted by your opponent's card effects. When it's special summoned, you can destroy one face-up monster on the field. Kinda good. It can also pop another Dark Destroyer on your side of the field to, you know, float into Farm Girl, for example, or Slip Rider, or maybe Forerunner. Depends on what you want to do. It just makes OTKs much more easy. You have Wickedwitch, also the new level 4. I think it's a perfect one-off in the deck. Might be decent at 2. It protects itself from yeah, destruction and yeah, destruction by battle and card effects if you pay 1000 life points. So that's kind of good. And just like pretty much every low-level Kozmo monster, you can tribute herself to special summon one of your higher Kozmo monsters from the hand. And then you have Strawman, the new target for emergency teleport. Perfectly fine as a one-off. Maybe 2 in the deck. Yeah, maybe 2 is fine, but the card is also nuts. It definitely opens up more OTK plays since Strawman can, just like every other low-level Kozmo monster, can tribute itself to special summon a higher Kozmo monster from your hand, and at a cost, I think, of 500 life points, you can special summon one banished Kozmo monster. So ridiculous, but yeah, it's destroyed during the end phase, but of course that's not a problem if you special summon something like a Forerunner or a Dark Destroyer, right? The equip spell is decent, although I don't think it's good in the main deck. Maybe perfectly fine as a one-off, but I'm not really sure if you should main deck the equip spell. And then the last card, I think, is called Dog Fighter. The card that special summons a token during the standby phase. I don't really like the card. I don't think you need to run it in the main deck. Yet there are better cards to run. So yeah, that's it. Let's hop into the first game. Alright, one of the first tools. Opponent is playing Shaddolls, and with all the new support, this should be a very good matchup, since Kozmos really don't use their extra deck too much and aren't really hindered by Kozmos in general. He gets a start, has a good opening hand, activate 7-star sword, draw 2 cards, and immediately set up that banished Forerunner and special summon Strawman. And at the cost of 500 life points, I can special summon that banished Forerunner. It will be destroyed during the end phase, but I think I can OTK here. Yeah, even if that Forerunner is destroyed, it can just replace itself, right? So get that Farm Girl damage in, search out that Dark Destroyer. So ridiculous that Dark Destroyer is not once per turn, it's destruction effect, so you can just pop one of your own bigger monsters and they all float, as you know. And yeah, with the new support, it's just more easy to OTK your opponent. Every Kozmo monster stacks up, can special summon a higher level monster from your hand, and yeah, it's OTKing, it's just much more easy. Anyway, I think I have to finish Shane, his mathematician here. Not a great move, but he'll just send Shadow Dragon from his deck to the grave, right? So I don't think I had to keep the Phoenix chain here. Try to attack for a game, depending on what this back row is. Yeah, I think I should have been able to attack for a game, bar, of course, Phoenix chain. So here, thanks to my Dark Destroyer, I can pop my own Forerunner, I believe, to special summon that Farm Girl. Again, I cannot tribute Farm Girl herself, but getting that search is also crucial, and I can just tribute Farm Girl during my opponent's turn to, yeah, of course, get that Dark Destroyer on board to pop one of my opponent's monsters. Maxi for the 1-for-1 here. Depending on, yeah, I think he was also able to, like, special summon a Falco from the deck, but, yeah, that would give me a +1 with the Max C. Yeah, he does have 3 Shadow Fusion in his hand, and as I said before, that Dark Destroyer during his turn kinda crippled him. So popping that Shadow Construct, and here now he just needs to, like, to use Sinister Shadow Games, use Core to defend himself. And again, Farm Girl can deal direct damage and also have that emergency teleport in hand to possibly again search another Farm Girl or whatever. It's so ridiculous. The new support, you know, Konami definitely wants Kozmos to be good, so they give Kozmos new support, better support. They know what they're doing, definitely. Yeah, that's the way how Konami is thinking, right? Next match against Light Swans with Minerva in the extra deck, the new YS promo cards. And here attack over his Lumina. Yeah, indeed. Deal damage, and I think I searched the field spell. I'm not really sure. I think so. And then use Dark Destroyer to pop Minerva, prevent him from milling more cards during his own turn. But he was able to, I think Minerva doesn't target, so he was able to pop my Dark Destroyer. But again, Dark Destroyer just floats into Forerunner to attack over his monster. There's the first JD, reveal the Fiendish Chain, obviously. And then he's going to special summon the second JD, reveal the second copy of Fiendish Chain. Okay, still decent, but then he reveals a Soul Charge. Okay. Quote Lila and Honest to bounce back to his hand. He still has his normal summon, and yeah, he knew he still had a triple wolf in his main deck, so it was bound to happen that he would just reveal one of them off the top to go for that rank 4 exceed. And here, probably he forgot that the new Wicked Witch can protect herself from destruction by battle or a card effect, so he cannot attack over it. Very cool. Kinda that Spirit Reaper effect, and now, yeah, he only has 4 cards in his deck, so I can just win by deck out, right? Use the... yeah, he has to attack, since I don't think he can get rid of his own JD, and yeah, his Monk wasn't out to send back that Wicked Witch to the deck and attack for a game. But luckily I did have that Fiendish Chain, I think a 3rd copy of Fiendish Chain, so kinda lucky here. But that's what you get for opening kinda broke with all of those mills, Minerva, and so on and so on. Anyway, next duel against, what is it called? Volcanics, also a very decent deck, not the top tier, but decent-ish. It's kind of competitive. I get to start, so get some shenanigans going with Strawman into Dark Destroyer, and of course that Wicked Witch to get, yeah, some nice protection on my side of the field at the cost of 1000 life points. Yeah, I think the biggest downside of Kozmos now is that you have to keep track, of course, like with every deck, of your life points, but yeah, all of those payments, all of those costs... It can be dangerous, right? You know what I mean. So here, I think I was able to attack for a game again, yeah, depending on his back row. But we're playing against Volcanics, you know, the possibility of that, what is it called, that scatter shot, that Raigeki during your opponent's turn, a lot of back row. I wasn't expecting to attack for the game here. So yeah, there is a scatter shot dealing a lot of damage, 1500, so again, that's kind of crucial here for Kozmos. And so yeah, it's not really going to matter because of the 2 bigger Kozmos that just replace themselves. Slip Rider can pop that face down Accelerator, Blaze Accelerator, and Forerunner also replaced itself. And then of course, he reveals Raigeki, not really going, it's okay, all fine. The 2 bigger Kozmos again replace themselves, another Slip Rider, the Good Witch, and then he reveals that, what is it called? I remember, yeah, we're all Firestorm cards, right? And here, after seeing the replay, he was unlucky. He was unlucky drawing those double scatter shot. Again, he probably should have waited by, yeah, with the banish, yeah, with the trap that is banished, you can just banish it during your opponent's turn, like, yeah, use Accelerator, banish effect during your opponent's turn, send those scatter shots from your hand or from your deck to the grave to get that Raigeki effect and more burn damage. But, yeah, I think he eventually scoops here. Yeah, I feel for him. That double draw scatter shot was kinda unlucky, bit unfortunate, but, yeah, that's Yu-Gi-Oh! Alright, so the new support for Kozmos definitely puts them top tier. It's that self-built-in protection effect from Dark Destroyer is good. Also, the distraction effect is of course very nice. Strawman opens up more OTKs and more, yeah, better first turn plays with Allure or you know, 7-star swords. Yeah, Kozmos, ladies and gentlemen. So guys, if you have any suggestions for the build or any cards that I should test out, feel free to leave a comment or a like if you enjoyed the video. Lithium signing out. Peace.